Right, so the first round of Thunderbirds, Anjana was asking a question, what was the meaning of Thunderbird? So I had to take class to Anjana about that. Alright, so for everybody's benefit, including Jagan and Samyukta, I would like to reiterate very fast. One person from Team Dakshin Siddharth will stand at that corner of the table, another person from Team Kiranadita will stand at this point of the table. And a particular problem or a caselet or a kind of a challenge will be given. And what happens is 7 minutes time will be 6 minutes, 6 to 7 minutes. Okay, 6 and seating is 7. 7 minutes time will be given for that particular context. Now, if I am Team Dakshin Siddharth, I belong to Team Dakshin Siddharth, and in that case, if Ritin Nitish is standing in representing Team Kiran, what happens is we both will be discussing. And we both will be speaking to the direct audience and to the camera so that everybody hears. Okay. Now, I am not comfortable in giving a kind of a solution. Then I have 5 choices. I have said that 5 choices is a task sheet. Can someone tell me the 5 choices? Book reference. The first choice is book. Beautiful, Prisha. Thank you so much. Yeah, Prisha has put that up. Kalpita, yes.
Sir, no, sir, I wanted to say all this.
Say, Kalpita, say.
Okay, sir. So there are 5 weapons or strategies. First one is book reference. The second one is teammates mentoring. The third one is trainer mentoring. Then icon motivation and voluntary retirement.
Exactly. So thank you, Kalpita. Thank you, Prisha, and I appreciate all the people who remember that. Now, let's say, for example, I belong to Dakshin Siddharth's team, and I would like to go for the 5th strategy. So I would like to take the VRS. VRS stands for Voluntary Retirement Scheme. I would like to go back to my chair, and I want somebody else to be taking my place. So that if Vishnupriya is my team member, and if I would like to take the voluntary retirement, I will retire and I will request Vishnupriya to come. If Vishnupriya is not interested, then only then the problem occurs. There will be a minus for the team. Oh, right, okay, right. But I don't think something of that sort will happen over here. So definitely. So book reference. So if I go for the first choice, let's say for example, if Jagan happens to be my team member, I will immediately ask Jagan, could you please refer in the Google some suggestions for this particular thing simultaneously? Then Jagan as my team member, he will be referring something and he will be immediately handing the solution. So that's about book reference. Okay, you can take the excerpts from the book, you can take excerpts from the previous notes, you can even Google the problem and all that. Anything is okay. What was the second one? I have addressed the first one. Teammate, then Asutavan happens to be my teammate. I asked Asutavan, could you please stand up and could you please help me out? So give me a helping hand, okay? So Asutavan is the tag team partner for me and he used me the helping hand. Yes, correct. So yes, correct. And so first one, second one addressed, and what is the third one? Trainer. Yeah, trainer advice. And now Asutavan says, I have a solution, but then ask, sir, so if Manikiran is able to give some advice, let him give. So then I come over here. Remember, if you go for the trainer advice, there is no mark. If you go for the trainer advice, there is no mark. Because I am giving you the advice, maybe that will be noted down in your team chart that you have resorted to the trainer mentoring. Okay? Towards the end of the exercise, a bonus will be given for making the trainer work. Yes. But instantaneously, if you ask me, that will be added with your team's mark. I don't think so. So, then what is the next one? Icon motivation. Icon motivation. Here you can take or draw examples from sports, business, definitely not movies.
Music. Michael Jackson, sir.
Music, yeah, music allowed. Movies, definitely not allowed. So sports, business, any other kind of,
So inspiration from social media, so like simply asking some questions, so it's like adding up to something which we wanted to watch, so we can like get idea from.
If it is not having any parallels with the movies, I am okay with it. So social media, yes, take it, yeah.
Sir, like people who do martial arts and then turn into movies, so like Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee is definitely inspiration. Yeah, definitely. So likewise, you can take some inspiration So sometimes a team member might not, yeah. Sometimes a team member might not resort to any of these five, then they will go with the free flow. That's also good. Any questions? Yeah.
Sir, if a person, sir, hasn't chosen any of the five, sir, will that be an advantage for the person or disadvantage at the end of the activity?
Well, that will be a very big advantage. That will be a very big advantage because the person has used the primary brain and the person has fulfilled the task. That's a full execution, right? That's a big advantage. But it doesn't mean that if you are resorting to any strategy, it is going to be a minus mark for you. No. But if you are resorting to a strategy, let's say you are getting 50 marks for that. But if you are not resorting to any strategy and you are going with the free flow, you get 70. That's all.
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir, icon motivation is like as soon as we speak, we get examples. So even if we speak about icon.
No, you mentioned, sir, I would like to resort to icon motivation and speak. That is taken as that you have taken into the strategy. But on the free flow, on a spontaneous basis, if you are coming up with an example, well, that is actually taken as your basic presentation style. That is not icon motivation. Remember, my dear boys and girls, you will have to mention, sir, I would like to go to, it's called as the ST. ST stands for strategy table. Sir, I would like to go for strategy table. So if it is strategy table, if you say that you are going for strategy table, it means you are resorting one among the five. Okay? So when you are going for a strategy table, so one of this plastic card will be placed here. If it is one, then the person has gone for the strategy table. So if it is not here, if your table is clean, then you have not gone for any strategy table. That's all it is. Got it? Any questions? People who are online?
No,
Okay.
sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
So the first in-ring contest between Team Darshan Siddharth and Team Kiran Nandita. Let me first of all ask the team members to be deputed. So who is taking the first ever ring?
And anyone volunteer, sir?
Purna, if you are not taking any strategies, there will be more mark for you. That's how it works.
Me.
Anjana, right?
Yeah.
Wow, you're a big hand. Anjana's volunteering.
Come on, Anjana.
All the best, Anjana.
Good luck, Anjana.
Hi. Say thank you.
Hi.
Say thank you. Thank you.
So, I said, good job, Anjana. Guru Prasanna, right? Sanjay, Purna was asking me a question about the choice of this strategies, and I said if she has not taken any choice, then the mark will be added. That's what I said. From Dakshin Siddharth's team, let's visualize that Anjana is standing on the other corner. So from Kiran Nandita's team, yeah, Kiran.
Sir, this means Anjana would have to choose a member from our team, sir, or would we have to recruit a member?
Anjana is the first player from Team Dakshin Siddharth in the ring, Kiran. So from Team Kiran, I want a player who is going to be opposite to Anjana.
But Anjana has to choose, sir, right? So, as you mentioned in the last.
What?
Sir, you mentioned that if a person, you have chosen a person, sir. Sandra is standing with one side, sir. She will have to choose the other person, right? So you mentioned that in the last picture.
Anjana, you want to be the player or you would like to choose a person?
I want to be a player.
Then let's go for it, right? Let Anjana be the player.
How about the plan?
Why?
No, Anjana will be a player, but she chooses her opponent.
That was what was mentioned in the task sheet, sir.
I mentioned that in the last log. Yeah, okay. So Mitra and Kiran were mentioning the same. Fine. I made a mistake. I'm really sorry. I was carried away. What was it mentioned again?
Sir, you mentioned that
You will choose a
the
person.
player will choose his own option.
Yeah, right. Thank you. Thank you, Kiran. Thank you, Vidashri. Thank you, Aswathaman. Thank you,
You
Mitra.
told that you will choose the player, sir, and the player in turn chooses his or her option.
நீங்க அழகா இருக்கீங்க பாருங்க.
Sir, we passed, right, sir?
நம்ம பாஸ் பண்ண மாட்டோம்.
Yeah. Anjana, choose your opponent from team Dakshin Siddharth, and that opponent cannot say, "Oh my God, I cannot come." The person must come.
Sir,
Yeah. Who is your opponent, Anjana?
who can be my opponent?
Sir, you can
Sent the list, so you can choose anyone from Team Kieran.
Okay. I choose
What are you choosing this?
I choose Trisha.
Prisha, what a choice.
Okay.
All the best, Prisha. You can do this. Don't doubt yourself.
Thank you, Karen.
Trisha fighting. Let's do this. You can do it.
Thank you, friends. Thank you, Hitashi.
It's between Prisha and Anjana. So, let me give the challenge which is on the table, which Anjana and Prisha have to encounter. Anjana is running a technological company. She's running a company, and Prisha is working in that company as a manager. Let me make it very, very simple. As a manager. Anjana is running the company, Prisha is working as a manager. And exactly in the month of November, some money has been looted out. So about $50,000 has been ransacked, has been hidden, has been taken away. So all the investigation has brought Prisha's name to Anjana's table. So Anjana and Prisha happened to be college friends in the past. And Anjana is feeling so bad that Prisha has been put into this trouble. And Prisha is pretty clean slated. She knows that she is flawless. But knowingly or unknowingly, the people who have been investigating this have given the impression to Anjana that Prisha is of fault. And she has got twisted mindset. So here, there has to be an argument and there has to be a solution. What solution am I looking forward to? I'm looking forward to three things. Number one, Prisha should be acquitted from the accusation. Number two, the friendship between Prisha and Anjana should stay for a longer time, even after this situation. Number three, Anjana would be or should be able to find out how things have gone wrong and this should not happen in the future. That is, targeting a wrong person for something the person has not even committed. This should not happen in the future. So this is the package of challenge I am giving for the two contestants in the ring. However they deal with, that's their choice. They can go for strategy table. They can do it their own selves. Unless the two players are asking for strategy table, nobody in the team speaks. Okay? And there is no correct, wrong, false, true, anything, any creative ways of solving this problem. This is completely with the brain of Anjana and Prisha. So enjoy this activity. Anjana and Prisha, are you ready for the in-ring contest? Because I need to start the timer. Good job. Anjana, are you ready?
I have a question. I mean, I have something to say.
Tell me.
I know who took the money.
What is it?
I know who took the money.
She's saying I know who took the money.
Is it only me who is not hearing properly, or you are able to hear?
Sir,
No,
See,
Anjana
let's be
said she knows who took the money. She knows who took the money.
Oh, right. Okay, fine. So bring that as a part of the solution. You did not tell me now. So maybe bring that as a.
Okay.
Shall we start?
Yes, sir. Sir, Anjana has another question, sir.
Oh wait, I thought. Okay, never mind.
No, ask me.
I don't have a question.
Thank you. Six minutes. எப்படி வேணாலும் புரியலாம். That depends upon the teammates. ஆனா அவங்க ST சொல்லாம நீ யாருக்கு பேச முடியும்? Nobody speaks until they ask for ST. As Dakshin asks, it could be a draw, it could be anything. Anything that could be happening in the 6 minutes. And on the worst case, I can give 1 minute extra. But in 7 minutes, this contest should come to an end. Right? Ready? Make it as lively as possible. There is no hard and fast rule. Do it on your own way. You don't have any rules over here. Just be yourself, Prisha and Anjana. That's more than enough. Enjoy and come on. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, sir. So Anjana, well, someone could have hijacked the cameras and made it look like I took the money.
Yeah, I know. But I know you didn't take the money. We just need proof that you didn't take the money.
Yes. So what?
I have an idea. We can hire a hacker and to hack into the security cameras to change it back, if it's true.
Okay, yeah, that would be good, but we need to know if they actually hacked in or not. It was just a suggestion. They could have. But like me, I did not take the money. Why on earth would I take the money? You know, I need a good reason to take the money. I don't have that reason. I don't need the money in the first place.
Yeah, that's true.
Sir, out of character, like how do we like when we're
Take help, Prisha. Prisha, take help. Like call for ST, call for teammates. They might add value. Okay? So it doesn't necessarily mean that just because of a 5 marks or 6 marks in excess, you should not call the team. Put as much team members as possible into your discussion. Okay? So now both of you have taken only 1 minute and 11 seconds. So you can call for ST. Anjana can also call for ST. And ST, is it a book reference or you want some teammate to come and help? These people are waiting. So they are just waiting for your word. You're just lifting the man, they will just cross into you like wolves. So it's all about taking help. Would you like to take help? Prisha?
Sir, that's not my. I will, sir, but like that's not my question. So like, how do you So after the timing's over, sir, like how do you know what the solution is? Like how do you come up with it? After you give the solutions, like how do you know I'm innocent? If you know what I'm asking.
I already have a solution in mind. What I'm testing is whether you are coming close to the solution that I have in mind. So once your discussion time is over, I will say the solution. Or your teammates will be given the chance. And if they are coming closer to the solution, then your team will have more marks. That's how it works.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now time is fast. Anjana or Prisha, are you going for any strategic table features?
Yes, sir. I will.
What is that?
Okay, now let's first of all, okay, to Prisha's call. So Prisha belongs to Team Kiran. So Prisha, what table? You want teammates to come in, or you want
Yes,
something out of
teammate mentoring?
Which teammate would like to come and stand over here for Prisha? From here. Aswathaman, Mitra have raised the hands. So come, both of you come. Anjana. Now you can say if you want a strategic table. You would like to pick some choose some team members?
I choose team members.
From Dakshin Siddharth's team, which member would like to come and support as a tag team partner for Anjana? Okay, Dakshin and Ritan, Kalpita is raising hands, so you decide. Inge two only two members are allowed. So you three decide within yourselves who both can go. Illa, Neer, Ritan also. Ritan and Kalpita will be different. Okay, now Prisha and Anjana have resorted for team's help. Prisha has resorted Mitra and Asatama, and Anjana has Ritanitish and Kalpita Sri. So you four members are basically going to be into the shoes of Prisha and Anjana.
So we are acting out, sir. We are not giving the solutions.
You are giving solutions. You are not acting out. You are giving solutions. Okay. Character is Prisha only, but you are giving solutions. Just like the angels coming and giving solutions, like this. Okay, right? So now, ready? Now, Prisha's teammates will give the solution as they want. Timer is resumed. 3, 2, 1, go.
So the first solution that I would like, good evening, sir and friends. The first solution that I would like to give is. The first solution that I would like to give is carrying over a small strategical talk. That is, let's act it out like this. Let's have a sequence, or let's narrate the sequence as though the day when the night, okay, it's November night, okay, when the money has got loaded up. On that day only, we have changed the CCTV camera surveillance. We have just let that be under any logical purpose. Let us be under the confidential purpose of the company, which is under Anjana and Prisha. Let's keep it like that. So at that time, the person who has come to the company at that night, he must have known that the next day the camera surveillance is going to be changed. That it's going to be repaired or it's going to be refurbished or anything. Let's keep it anything. I leave it to you, Prisha. So if you are asking it out like this, we can name it as anything under the logical purpose. The thing is, the person has become aware of them. So any one person in the whole company must have told that person. They are actually friends or they are colleagues or anything partners. One person from the company must be the black sheep and he or she is letting them know about the next day, the proceedings of the next day. So for that, we must find that person. There might be small, easy solutions, but this is a very rare solution. Let's have one thing. We will divide the whole company into 3 or 4 sections. That is 3 or 4 teams. So on one day, on the first day, if one team consists of 30 members, let Anjana and Prisha give a particular confidential information to them. If the next day it gets leaked out, then that means that any of those 30 members have leaked it out, and that person is the only one who has let the for that person know about these proceedings, and it goes on. This is the first solution.
Time. No time for a second solution because we have so many people to speak to you. A counter, 3 minutes and 20 seconds elapsed. She had another solution. Maybe if time is available, you can go for it. But the first solution that she has mentioned is very, very tangible. That's counted for the score. And now, your counterpoint for what she said, and you're speaking on behalf of Anjali. Okay? So she's giving a solution. 3, 2, 1, go.
So as you said, there is most of the probability that one of the employees could have done this thing which for this we could just do that like one of the managers, there is not like one manager in the whole company, there is a lot of managers. You could get help from one of the like let's just say one of the employees who knows about the managers a little bit more than most of the people. So we could just take up on every single that we could find one. So as one of our employees, then it is one of our managers, but they didn't say one of our employees. So you could just put our main eye on the managers and you could just check up on the managers and one of the managers.
All right. Okay. So 4 minutes and 10 seconds elapsed now. Now Mitra has given 1 point for Prisha and Ritanitish stood for Anjana. Now it's Aswathaman and Kalpita Street, and then Anjana and Prisha will conclude. Okay, right? Aswathaman, come on. 3, 2, 1.
Greetings everyone. So first off, my solution is
the money might be in a rack. So shall I give my mask?
Yes.
So the money might be in a rack. The stealer, the one who robbed that money, might have touched the rack, so we can track down her fingerprints in the rack, and we can check is it from Prishas or from anyone else in the city or in the company, so that we can find out who it is. Once we found out that who robbed it, we can get the money back, and then we can use it like some like a laser which makes the alarm go off, so that it might add up extra security.
Okay. So 5 minutes and 6 seconds, and Asathan has given. Yes. Go.
So the second solution is a short answer after Kalpita.
After Kalpita. So Kalpita, he has brought up some surveillance solution as a counter to Ritan's point. Now Kalpita, you can speak in favor of Ritan Nitish, in favor of Anjana. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, sir. So now I would like to play the role of Anjana. So what you said was right, Ashwathaman, but the name of the company is going to be damaged because it is confidential one. We do not let this know to anyone because this is one of the best company in the city, and if such things happen, what people would think, there will be a negative impression from the customer. I have a solution. The solution is we shall go through the biodatas of all the people here, and there I found a biodata of a person who was thrown out of the company since he got bribed from them. So I conclude by saying that that person was the one who got bribed from the customer of our company. To make that not let go out of the company, he did drop, and that's how the money got stolen.
Okay, 6 minutes. That's a good idea, Kalpita. So
thank you, sir.
6 minutes now, and 1 minute left. So we won't be having time for any of your multiple solutions. He has one solution. So how much time it will take?
Sir, 30 seconds.
How much time? 30 seconds. Okay. So one last solution from Mitra and Ritan Nitish, and then we'll go for the conclusion. Yeah, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, sir. The first solution that I mentioned was on the logistic basis, but the second one is on a psychological approach. That is, have a peace talk now. And in the night when you're about to sleep, when you have the normal daily routine that you will follow the alpha level therapy, there is a new updation in the therapy. Sir taught us, like we did not teach about it officially, but in a small conversation when we were outside at the end of the class. That is, we can have a conversation, like having it in a bit. He mentioned it for a different cause, but I would not like to mention that now. But the main cause that we are doing it for is finding the culprit who has committed this huge blunder. And you can actually have either the situation, the environment is at your basis, at your convenience, but you can have a peace talk with each other and fight for this.
Time, okay, right. 6:55. Your solution fast. Okay, Asathan and Mitra, good job. Nice contribution. You both can take your seat. Yeah.
Very well done, friends.
Well done, Mitra and Ashwathaman.
Great. Great team help from Team Kiran, from Mitra and Asathaman towards Prisha. Now, Ritan wants to take some 20 seconds to give his next and final solution. Yes, Ritan.
So as far as my second solution was to make their friendship more important, so they could have done. The company has got a lot of enemies, and it is the most
competitions.
Competition. So one of the competition company can put some engineers in our company, and they could have bribed one of our employee, or they could have done something like this. So my idea solution is we have to check our computer companies.
Thank you. Good. Fantastic. Very nice.
Well done, Ritan. Well done, Mitra. Well done, Ashwathaman. Thank you now.
Prisha.
Sorry, Ritan's last sentences, sir, because like kind of glitched for me.
No, Ritan was meaning that the rivalries and competitions of Anjana's company have to be thoroughly checked. Have to be thoroughly checked. It might have been a conspiracy from those people. That's what he mentioned. And that's a very valid point.
Oh, okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, 7:25 now. And from Dakshin Siddharth's team, the contribution has been done by Anjana, Ritanitish and Kalpita, while from Kiran's team, Prisha, Mitra and Aswathaman have contributed. 3 members have contributed from both the teams. And now we have one last minute for the conclusion by Anjana and Prisha. So how Prisha and Anjana are going to conclude, let's watch. Prisha and Anjana, your time starts now. Time will resume. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on.
Okay, sir. Anjana.
Yeah.
So which part of the solution are you taking? Ritan gave a solution and Kalpita gave a solution for you from the team. So which solution you would like to resort to?
I kind of forgot.
Alright, okay. Kalpita, can you?
Yes, sir. Anjana, I said you can check the biodata of all the employees who are working in our company. If suppose a person is there and you see all the positive aspects of him, so there is a chance that that person might not do. And there you see a person who in their biodata it is mentioned that he has been thrown out of the company since he bribed. So there is a chance that that person was the one who stole the money and not Prisha. So that's what I mentioned, Anjana.
Okay. Thank you.
So Prisha, which idea you would like to take from the contributions of Mitra and Aswathaman? Mitra gave 2, Aswathaman gave 1.
Sir, I'd like to go with Ashwathaman's fingerprint idea, sir.
Okay, right, fine. Anjana, would you like to conclude? Are you okay with Kalpita Sri's
Yeah, I'm
suggestion?
fine with it.
Fine. Okay, so let me give the solution. Okay, fine. So good job, Anjana and Prisha. Very well done. The first in-ring contest is over.
Well done, Anjana. Well done, Prisha.
Bye, friends.
Thank you,
Well
sir.
done, Anjana. Well done, Prisha.
Thank you.
Kiran?
Well done, Prisha.
Sir?
Thank you, Anjana. Well done.
And I'm giving the scores of your team, three members. Can you just note them down and put in the chat, please?
Yes, sir.
Darshan, I'm going to give for you. So each round, boys and girls, every single person is evaluated for 50 marks. 50 marks. Okay. Now, 3 members from Team Kiran, like Prisha, Mitra, and Aswathaman. Prisha gets 35 out of 50. Mitra gets 40 out of 50. Aswathaman gets 35 out of 50. And that's the score thus far in the first in-ring contest between Team Dakshin and Team Kiran. From
Sir?
Team. Yeah.
Sorry, can you repeat Ashwathaman's score again, sir?
Prisha and Aswathaman 35 out of 50. Mitra 40 out of 50.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Team Dakshin Siddharth, the main player Anjana gets 35 out of 50. Ritan Nitish gets 37 out of 50. Yeah. And Kalpita gets 40 out of 50.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Now, the second in-ring contest. The 2 main players from Team Dakshin and Team Kiran who have already been in ring, got one-time experience are Anjana from Team Dakshin and Prisha from Team Kiran. Now let's go for the next person, the next 2 persons. Now, last time from Team Dakshin Siddharth, Anjana volunteered. So this time I'm going to pick a person from Team Kiran and that person can choose his or her opponent. Okay? Right.
Sir,
Kalpita.
sir, I have a doubt, sir. So me
Yeah.
and Ritan has contributed in this round, sir. So that does that mean that we should not raise our hands for the next, sir?
No, Kalpita, nobody has got any restrictions. At any given point of time, any number of suggestions, any number of voluntary attempts can be made. The more you participate, the more your team will get more strengthened. You can speak. No problem.
Okay.
Yeah, Anjana or Venila, who's there? Raising hand.
Sir, I have two questions.
Yeah.
One question. So I have an idea.
What idea you have, Anjana?
So in the story you gave us, what if you were the policeman and you're the one who took the money and you decided to become a policeman so that you could stay undercover.
Love you too, Anjana. Love you too. Okay. Yeah. Actually, the solution goes like this. Anjana, you will love it. The solution goes like this. Anjana is suffering from selective amnesia. Okay, so the problem is the $50,000 has been given to charity. Anjana is a very big, although she's suffering from selective amnesia, she has got this wonderful heart of doing charity works. And Anjana does not have an idea which charity department or which charity agency that she has handed over the $50,000, and she lost that memory, and that's why this problem has happened. And Prisha is a very good performer, and in the enterprise there are a lot of people who are envious about Prisha, and that's why they cooked up a story against Prisha, and they have come and they have charged against Prisha to Anjana. So the culprit is actually Anjana, and this has been found out by the police officer, and that's me, Peter Robinson.
Yes, sir. I have nothing.
Sir, that's a really good solution, sir.
Thank you.
I have really good questions, sir.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
I don't have selective amnesia.
Well, in a few minutes.
That was a storyline. I did not mean that. That should be made as a skit. Purna, we'll make it as a skit.
I have sir. Benny has something to say.
Yes,
Sir.
Vanessa.
There's a balloon moving by itself next to the table. By any chance, is there a ghost in the room? Or is that just the wind?
Hey,
The balloon's moving by itself. The other sides are behind you.
The balloons, that's because of the fan. We have a ceiling fan that's running very fast over here. That's why.
Alright, sir. Thank you. We thought it was a ghost.
Hitachi, your hand was raised. Tell me.
Yes, sir. So I wanted to say about your solution. To give your solution a solution. So like to make Anjana find out that it's actually not Prisha and that she gave it to charity or whatnot. So wouldn't there actually be someone who sort of writes the contract and whatnot to for the charity thingy? So if that person comes and tells us that it's all a big misunderstanding, then wouldn't that just work?
But that's again the other way of looking at it. That's also quite possible. So the solution that you have mentioned is another possibility of looking at it. I would like to give a bit of a bonus for that. Which team you belong to, Hitachi?
Team Kieran, sir.
So we shall give about 10 points bonus for thinking on these kinds of technical features of the solution that I had given. So Hitachi, good job. Nice thinking. Thank you.
Well done with Ashri.
Thank you, everyone.
That's it. Wow, first round is over. Now I'm going to choose a person from team Kiran. We will do amnesia skit, and you are actually suffering from amnesia right now because your school starts on August 5th. You mentioned it yourself, and we don't have time for the skit, and you are still asking for a skit. Great job, Purna. I am choosing Mr. GP from Team Kiran, and Mr. GP, Mr. Guru Prasanna, will choose an opponent like Dwayne Johnson chooses from Team.
Yes, sir.
Guru, go through
Yes, sir.
the list. Go through the list properly, and then choose an opponent.
Sure, sir. Sir, I have a doubt, sir. Sir,
Yeah. So yes, Guru.
sir, can we take a person who has helped the first round person, sir?
Anybody, you cannot take, as of now, you cannot take Prisha because Prisha has already been into the ring. So apart from Prisha, you can take anyone else.
Okay, sir. Sir, I would like to, sir, Prisha is in our team, sir.
I'm sorry, Anjana, I'm sorry.
Yes, sir. Sir, I would like to be part of Ritan, sir.
All the best, Ritin. All the best, Guru Prasanna. You can do it. Don't worry.
Thank you, Kiran.
Hey, points பத்தி யோசிக்காதீங்கடா. Do it for fun. பண்ணாங்க 50 தான்.
Sir, I have a question.
That's a bit.
Sir, since I was in the ring once, does that mean well, can I still participate? Like, if someone else is in the ring, if they call for like team members help, can I participate in that too?
Yeah, you can still participate. You can participate zillions and zillions of time. The only thing is, Prisha, you can be in the ring only once. That's it.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, we have the second round of this activity where we will have multiple number of people in the ring. So here. So it's basically about, Ritan Nitish versus Guru Prasanna. Guru Prasanna from Team Kiran and Ritan Nitish from Team Dakshin Siddharth. Okay, the problem is a very interesting problem, boys. Now, let me tell you. There is a person, and that person has come seeking for help from Ritan Nitish and Guru Prasanna. One person, just one person, and we are going to listen to the conflicting solutions of these two boys here. The person has got some problems and he is seeking help. The person is not able to concentrate on the class. The person is really having some concentration problem. The person does not stick the mind. Let's say, for example, when the science teacher is speaking for about 20 minutes, this person is able to grasp only to an extent of 5 minutes. 15 minutes, person gets into distraction. Problem number one. Okay. Problem number two. Now that this online form has been started, the person's concentration problem has become even more aggravated. And the person is troubling his parents by keeping himself isolated into a particular room. He locks the door against the wish of his mom and dad. And after locking the door, there is no stopping him. He's into all the kinds of distractive nonsense and he's not focusing. So first, he has concentration problem. Second, he isolates himself and he's getting into lots of distraction. Third, the person has started to become a master manipulator. The person doesn't write the examination properly. The person is not living up to the expectation of the teachers. And most importantly, the person is not true to himself. Now, realizing all these three problems, the person is asking Guru Prasanna and Ritan Nitish the help. So, it's going to be the contest between Ritan Nitish and Guru Prasanna. Let's see who is giving the best set of solutions for this problem-oriented person who is standing in the middle. That's it.
So that problem, you said become a master
Manipulator.
manipulator. So you said another thing after that.
Because the manipulator, he does not. He is not living up to the expectation. Teachers started hating him, parents started losing faith on him, and he himself is not true to himself. ஆனால் ரியலைஸ் பண்ணி அவன் மாறணும்னு ஆசைப்படுறான். So there is a contest between Guru Prasanna and
Yes.
Ritan Nitish.
Yes.
As to how.
Oh.
Guru, ready?
Come on now.
So ma'am, that means it's 9 to.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so here Guru is standing and there Ritan is standing, and let's start. So, ready, Ritan? Are you going for any ST, boys, or would you like to start first?
Sir, we will start, sir.
Okay, so then they are starting. Team members, be ready. Whenever they want, you can jump in and help them. 3, 2, 1, go. Who
So
starts?
Ritan, yes, Ritan. So Ritan, how can we give solutions for the person?
So for this, there are 3 problems in Guru. So
One second. Guru and Ritan, you both are not teammates. It's a contention. So every man for himself. So you're not seeking support of Ritan. So
Okay, sir.
you will first say your share, Guru, and then Ritan will say his share. That's how it is, okay?
Okay, sir.
the person will be choosing one of the problems.
One of the
One of
problem.
our solutions.
யாருடைய சொல்யூஷன் எஃபெக்டிவா இருக்கோ அந்த பர்சனோட சொல்யூஷனை நான் சூஸ் பண்ணி நான் முடிப்பேன். அதுக்கப்புறம் மார்க்ஸ் சொல்லுங்க. ரெடி? So timer remote 3, 2, 1 go.
So Guru, you can give your solutions.
Yes, Ritan, thank you. So first, the person's first problem is he will be distracted, and he will be able to if 40 minutes class means he will be able to concentrate only 20 minutes class. So my solution for that is he should practice meditation, and if he practice meditation regularly, he would be recovering. And the second one is he should use a mind concentration technique. If he use the technique, he would be concentrating on everything that he was distracted before. So this is my solution for the first problem. Ritan, you can continue with the first problem.
Yeah, 1 minute and 16 seconds elapsed. Guru Prasanna has given the solution for the first problem, and he has taken 1 minute and 16 seconds. And now let's see what Ritan Nitish is doing. Are you going for ST or would you like to carry on?
Yeah, I'm giving my solution.
You are giving your solution? Right, well and good. Come on, 3, 2, 1, go.
So hello again. So I'm giving you solution for this. So for these 3 whole problems, you could give one solution. It will be more effective than anything. So the solution is subliminal therapy. So everyone he could just give his own voice, and he could add up everything he wants, and the music he likes, and he could want to change in him. Not just these 3 problems. He could change anything. If we want to more briefly about this, he could go to Maniganan's YouTube channel, and he could search a bit about this, and he is a mastermind in therapies, and he could give a lot of things. And
வேற ஏதாவது யோசிங்க.
sir,
சரி வா, சரி வா.
so this is one of the idea, and I think Guru can, if he is having any ideas, he could go.
2 minutes and 15 seconds elapsed. The main solutions given by Guru Prasanna meditation, the main solutions given by Ritan Nitish is subliminal and resorting to unclassified YouTube channels and get some solution. Now, Guru and Ritan, what I'm asking is it ST time or you would like to continue further?
Sir, what's the second problem, sir?
Second problem is the person is isolating himself and he's getting oppressively distracted. He is alone for about 7 hours or 8 hours in a day, locking the room, and he is starting to getting distracted. He is not focusing on the studies, smartphone, high internet, and you know what a person can do with all that. So a solution for that. Would you like to go for ST? 2 minutes and 15 seconds elapsed. ST. So Ritan Nitish is going for ST. So Guru Prasanna, I'll come back to you. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Right. Ritan Nitish belongs to team Dakshin Siddharth. So let's see. Okay, Dakshin is volunteering. Brinda, Vishnupriya are volunteering. Kalpita Sri is volunteering. So 4 members are volunteering from team Dakshin Siddharth. Okay. We are going to hear from all the 4 very quickly. Fine, thank you so much. Now, we will make it as a pre-registered record. Guru Prasanna, are you going for a strategy table?
Yes, sir.
Team Kiran, volunteers for, okay, Mohit is volunteered, Asathaman, Mitra has volunteered. So 3 members have volunteered. Alright, and Kiran has volunteered. Fine. So 4 members from both the teams. We're going to hear from all the 8. So, Guru Prasanna and Mithil Nitish. Before I go to the strategy table members, do you have anything else to say?
No.
Right. Okay,
No, sir.
fine. Anyhow, conclusion you both are going to give, so let's wait. Okay?
Okay,
Right.
sir.
So, from Ritan Nitish's team, there are 4 members. From Dakshin's team, there are 4 members. Dakshin himself, Kalpita, Vishnupriya, and Brinda. So we have heard from Kalpita first. Now this time, let's start with Vishnupriya's solution. With a new girl.
Yes.
So the sequence goes like this. 2 minutes 15 seconds. Time management is very, very important. Okay. So the sequence goes like this. It's Vishnupriya first, Brinda second, Dakshin third, and Kalpita fourth. And then all over we are coming to Team Guru Prasanna. Team Kiran. Like, or else we can do one by one. Right. One by one. Vishnupriya is chosen as a strategic team member, and she is helping out Ritan Nitish, the ring player. 3, 2, 1, go.
So, good evening, friends. Good evening, sir. So, my solution for all these problems is, especially for the second problem, sir, he's getting distracted because of being alone in the room. So, what he has to do is, that time he has to think about his mistakes, sir, like what he is doing. So, now he wants to change. So, then he will definitely realize that what are mistakes he has been done and while being in the separate rooms, sir. So he has to, even if he is sitting in the room alone, in that time he should not get distracted. Instead, he should be just thinking the mistake that he did, and he should he can also write the journals. So if he writes the journal, automatically they will get lots of solutions for the problem that they have, sir. So that is one of the solutions, sir. And one more thing is lacking in concentration, sir. So for lacking in concentration, especially many of these times, many of them will have concentration lacking in online classes, sir. In direct class, they will have good. For concentration lacking, if the class is really interactive, no one would definitely have concentration lacking. So they would just really want to interact with people, sir. So in online, taking the example of online classes. So in online classes, the teacher should make sure that she's interacting with people, and the teacher should relax with all those people, sir. And she has to ask more questions. So like that, if they do, definitely they'll not have concentration.
Okay, fine. Thank you so much. Now time is past 4 minutes and 12 seconds. Now let's move on to Guru Prasanna. Vishnupriya, you can sit down. So Vishnupriya's solutions have been put up on the chat box. Now Sanjay belongs to Team Kiran Nandita, and Sanjay is volunteering. So Kiran?
Yes, sir.
Shall I advance to Sanjay? No?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Sanjay, you can give your solution. Come on. If you're not able to speak, put it on chat, Sanjay. Sanjay. No, he's not. Okay, we will give some time. Anytime you can put the solution on chat. Yeah, Sanjay is typing. Okay, we will. Yeah, your answer is awaited. Now, for team Guru Prasanna, let's ask. Mitra, Asathaman, Kiran Nandita, and Mohit. We'll ask Mohit Chandra Kumar, your solution as a strategic team player for the in-ring player Guru Prasanna. Come on.
Okay, sir. So, sir, for the concentration problem, sir, I would suggest that the person let's get that's brain games, sir, because brain games can really help your brain concentrate, sir. Sir, I also suggest that the person gets enough hours of sleep, sir. The person should get around 8 or 12 hours of sleep, sir. And for the second problem, sir, the person should find s- problem which is isolating himself, sir, and the person should be more involved in the activities and contribute to a lot of to the academics, sir.
All right, thank you, Mohit. So that's a good set of solution. It's basically a primary self-control that Mohit has suggested. 4 minutes and 53 seconds elapsed so far in this in-ring contest. Prisha,
Yes, sir.
what's the other class?
Sir, I have French, sir.
Okay, right. So see you tomorrow. Bye. Keep shining the sun, everybody.
Bye, Prisha. Tuition was strong. You did great today.
Bye, Prisha.
Yeah, that's right. She did great today. Okay, fine. So,
Thank you,
yeah.
sir.
All right. So now let's move on. Yes, Kiran, you will be next after Brinda.
Okay, sir.
Now, coming to the ST player, there is another person, Brinda, for supporting her in-ring player, Nitish. 4 minutes 53. Next question. Go on.
So I have common solutions for 3 problems. The solution, the person who came, who was seeking help from Ritan and Guru, he actually realized who he was, and he actually realized what the problem was. So making a solution schedule is very important for him, because so that he can concentrate on the schedule, and also he get distracted from the schedule which if we keep on practicing, be very concentrated in academic work, and also whatever he written as a schedule for her day, he can practice that and he can keep it for a week, and after a week he can change another schedule, or for a month he can change another schedule. So if you work upon a schedule which he can concentrate on that schedule, so that he will improve his concentration power, and also he will not get distracted, because when he was keep on practicing, that will become his routine too, a daily routine too, so that he will not get distracted from that routine, so that he will attend online classes, and also sometimes he will be so true to himself, because when he attend online classes and properly and schedule properly, and whatever he written as goals, whatever for per day I wanted to do for extra works, like I said, then suggested him to do therapy for all the things. For one day he can put some schedule, and this time I will do this therapy, and after that I will go to read, and this time I will, so that will improve his both concentration power, and that will not make him distracted, and also that will help him to improve his self character.
Right. 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Scheduling and being more organized is what is Udeshi Brinda's solution. That's very good solution. Thank you.
Well done, Akka.
Let's now put the responsibility into the hands of the captains, the leaders. Now, Kiran Nandita will speak on behalf of Guru Prasanna, and then immediately Dakshin Siddharth will speak on behalf of Ritan Nitish. So now, Kiran, 6:30 time. So it's resumed. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. So, good evening and good morning, friends. My solutions for these 3 problems are, for the first one, which is the concentration. My solution for this one would be the candle therapy, because you have to focus on the candle or the flickering light for quite a long time. So focusing on that can build this certain quality of, I guess you could say, patience and concentration, because when you stare at the candle, you have to look at the inner circle, or not circle, but the inner flame. So that can build concentration, and the patience could be when you just sit and stare at a candle for quite a long time. So the second one is isolation. Isolation, this one has, well, in my opinion, this one has a pretty simple solution. You can just go get friends and like either play with them outside or just talk with them. And the other, another solution could be where you can spend some time with your siblings or family, just playing card games or board games, or draw or do anything that you are interested in rather than just completely isolating yourself. Do it with someone else. So, and the third one is manipulation. For me, this one, I guess, would be a little bit harder. You have to build up self-control for yourself. And while doing that, you have to make sure, you have to like control yourself, like I said, and make sure to not lie to your parents, to your friends, or anyone. And that's my solution. So thank you. And Dakshina, you can go.
Wonderful.
Well done, Kiran.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, friends.
Wonderful. And now Kiran has given a very important set of solutions. And now I would like to read out Sanjay's solution. The main problem is that the person might not have any proper goals, which makes him less interested in the important stuff. The book called as the Magic Lamp tells about the importance and values of setting goals. Suggesting this book to the person might help. This might help to divert himself from the isolation practice, and playing the team games and exercise might also help. Fantastic solution, Sanjay. Very good. I really appreciate that.
Very well done. Super set of solutions now.
Yeah, well done, Karen and Sanjana.
So, Dakshin Siddharth will be the final person, and then we'll have to come to the conclusion because already 8:21.
Yes.
Okay. So now, before we go to the conclusion stage of the two ring players, Guru Prasanna and Rhythm Nitish, Dakshin Siddharth is giving his tag team solution for Rhythm Nitish. 3, 2, 1, go.
Sir, before going to this, just a disclaimer, sir. What we decided in our team discussion was we'll relate MS evening session learnings along with the solutions and we'll present it, sir. So a lot of solutions will be related to MS evening sessions and the videos which we post on YouTube, sir. So the first solution for the first problem is person is unable to concentrate for a long time, sir. So I can suggest two therapies. Psychokinesis number 1, sir, so that he could maintain his concentration for a long time. And the second one is synaptic pruning. So whenever his thoughts waver somewhere else apart from the main topic which is being discussed upon, he can like bring those thoughts back. Now that he has realized his problems, all the solutions which I'm going to give will be easier for him to follow because he has realized the things which he have done earlier, sir. So you can go for psychokinesis and synaptic pruning, sir. And for also problem 1, I have another solution, sir. Sir, in one video you mentioned that to come out of depressive thoughts, we can think about a high performance points, sir. Yeah. That will make us happy.
Peak state, when they were in the peak state.
Peak state, sir. So this person, when he was young, he might have been a good athlete, or he might have been good at academics, sir. So, when he was at his prime, sir, and he could bring all those thoughts into him, that will boost him to do better next time, sir. So these were the 3 solutions for problem 1. The problem number 2 is he isolates himself and he he puts himself into stuff. So for the first solution for this is there might be a reason why he isolates himself. So he might get into tussle with his parents. For that, you posted a video 3 days ago saying how to let go of problems, sir. Sometimes being silent will help us, sir. And
you watched it?
Yes, sir, I watched it, sir.
10 watts, once.
Thank you, sir. So this person could be, now that he has realized his mistake, he could be silent when he's talking to his parents, sir. When his parents yell at him, if he is silent, then that will automatically cool his parents down, sir. So that's one thing which he could do. Sir, and one more thing about isolation, sir. There are 2 sides of isolation, sir. Isolation can be positive as well as negative, sir. People can do both negative and positive stuff when they are alone, sir. For instance, there are a lot of positive things that a person could do when he or she is alone, sir. Could think about new ideas, write them down, and he or she could do a lot of things. So that's English poet William Wordsworth once mentioned a statement in his poem, sir, bliss of solitude. So that's also a certain level of bliss, and a lot of constructive things can be done when someone is alone, sir. So this person can think of his goals and he can take proper steps when he is alone, sir. So this is one solution. And the other, sir, last, please, sir.
It's very serious.
Yes, sir. And then he could use impulse control, sir. Then for problem 3, he could set a goal, sir, which he aspires for, and that will automatically motivate him. And the last one is, sir, meet the next stage is a very important part of MSES session, sir. So he could try to find this inner superhero, as Siddharth mentioned. He could see all the subtle characteristics in his favorite characters, and he could invite them inside himself. So these were my 8 solutions for all of you.
Great solutions.
Well done now.
Well done,
Well
Dr.
done.
Anna.
So for Guru Prasanna and Ratan Nitish, the strategic tables that have been delivered, and we need to find out whether it is Ratan Nitish, who are all the ones spoke to? Guru, keep the mic muted, I'll come. Guru Prasanna, keep the mic muted, I'll come to you. Until then, let the mic be on mute. Vishnupriya number 1, Darshan number 2, Brinda number 3. No. From the online? Kiran, no. Three members. Yes. So 3 members. And Brinda, Vishnupriya, Darshan. And for Mohit Sandhukumar number 1, Kiran number 2, Sanjay number 3. So it's basically 3 and 3. Okay. So now we can have one last solution. So one from Mitra, another one from Kalpita. I'll give you a chance to finish. So now Darshan is finished for you. Okay? Now Mitra. So Mitra and Kalpita, and then we are finishing with Guru Prasanna and Ratan Nitish. And then we are going for the third request, for which a physical game is going to be administered. Quick.
Sir, I'm just saying the hints, sir, as there is no much time, sir. Sir, it's a set of solutions. I'm just mentioning just the hints for the reference, sir. The first thing is regulating your life and regulating your habit. And the best example for that particular statement or theme is the top 5 things that we must do, sir. Particularly for the second one, that is being isolated and getting distracted, that must be because of social media and smartphones, sir. So you mentioned about 4 matrix, sir. When you mentioned about this, 5 things that must be done every day, sir. The first is important and also urgent. If you are studying, so you can just relate these 4 matrices. If you are not studying, if you get a notification from your smartphone, you can relate it with that situation. The second matrix is important but not urgent. Third one is urgent but not important, and the fourth one is neither of these. That is both not important and not urgent. This is the first solution. And journal writing, theme already mentioned, and psychokinesis therapy has also been mentioned by Darshan. I'm not going to repeat it. The last solution that I would like to give is about positive mental attitude. It is actually a set of 20 steps you must follow every day, but I'm going to mention only 2 out of these. All the 20 steps would suit you. That is, when you get accustomed to these, your life will be even more greater. The 2 that I would like to mention to you is.
But I'm happy with the performance matrix.
Thank you.
Safe.
Very well done, Mitra. Yes, sir. So I have 3 set of solutions. The first one is the person is isolated. He can get a contact with his friend, and and his friend can try to change him, because a friend has the power to change the person who is with him. And the topic which the friend has to speak is about to not hold regrets, because fear is temporary and regret is forever. A lot of people, when they ask and when they seek for help, they blame and they say that this happened because of that. I always instructed you to not do this. Instead of that, I'll try to make them feel special and say that there is a lot more to come, and because nothing is. Something is better than nothing. So if the person tries to, he already got the thought of transferring himself. So I would like to talk about to not hold regrets. The second one is for the concentration. I would like to give him I would like to give him the mirror gazing technique. Okay, sir.
I'm really sorry.
No problem, sir.
Good job. So Kalpita has given, so basically 4 strategic team contribution from both teams.
Thank you, Kalpita. Thank you, Kiran.
Vitashri?
Sir?
Are we having the pleasure of holding your appointment tomorrow?
Like, you mean if I'll be coming to class tomorrow?
We go to the class tomorrow.
Yes, sir. I'll be coming to class tomorrow.
All right, Vidashri. So tomorrow you will be an entering contestant. So be prepared for that. See you tomorrow. Okay. Bye.
Okay,
Keep
sir.
shining.
Bye, sir.
Bye, Vitashri. Thank you, Miss. You did really good today.
Guru Prasanna, there is a World War III going at the back of your head, and we are hearing the noise of World War III.
Sir, still the noise is there, sir.
No problem, no problem, no problem. You just give your solution and finish it off, and then I'll go to Ratan.
Yes, sir. Sir,
so many people have spoken. Yeah.
Sir, everyone's solutions were good, sir. Mitra's performance metric and Mohit's self-confidence, and Kiran's candle therapy and engaging with friends and families, and Sanjayana's the book and to set the goals were everything was very good, sir. Sir, my solution is going with Mitra's solution, sir. That's it, sir. Because I think if he does the important works at the important time, he will get the cure the problem sooner, sir.
Absolutely, prioritizing. So you have chosen Mitra's solution and you are resting the case. Good job, Guru Prasanna. You have been a wonderful ring player. Good job.
Thank you, sir.
Very well done, Guru Prasanna.
Very well done, Guru Prasanna.
Thank you, friends.
So the in-ring contest will be finished with Rhythm Nitish's conclusion.
Sir, I have a solution on the. Sir, my second solution, sir. So as he's going to the room and locking the room, sir. So for that he is alone, sir. Like notice that, sir. So he is alone and he knows what to do, sir. So only he's going to the back side, sir. So instead of being alone, a blank room, he could just buy a few things there. And for example, like a playing thing which for that amount of that age, so that it will be interesting and make the time go a little bit faster. So with that will be, he's not going to go to the back side, sir. So it will be in the straight path, sir. And for the final conclusion, which I am going to give is Lakshmana's.
Given set of therapies, you genius. He spoke about synaptic neuron.
High performance. High performance.
Big performance.
So I just thought suddenly I was
Filthy sandwich eating old man.
So that's my I think that could be a good choice. So we could think of his fast and what are the things there. So I think.
Good job, Rhythm Nitish. Okay.
Well done, Ratan. Well done, Dakshana.
Well done, Ratan.
It was kind of very nice to see Guru Prasanna and Rhythm Nitish sharing a good bond and being on the same page. It was nice to watch. And superb set of solutions by all the teammates. Now, let's quickly get on with the scorings because before it slips down, we have to get into the score. So first of all, Guru Prasanna, I will finish up with the team Kiran first of all. Kiran, ready to type?
Yes, sir.
All right, Kiran. So Guru Prasanna has done a real good job and he has been analyzing. Sorry. I am better than ever. With you people, I am better than ever. Thank you. What is Dandy Bird? See, Purna, you are great. See, get served some water. From the US, the girl is saying, right, and you people are. Okay. Jokes off, Guru Prasanna scores 39 out of 50. Good job, Guru Prasanna.
Well done.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
And the leader, Kiran Nandita, she spoke about the candle therapy and she also spoke about the logical ways of interface while being isolated. And that was pretty good. And she scores 43 out of 50. And then
Much said. Thank you, friends.
And then we come to Mohit Sandhu Kumar, who has been speaking about the solution of using the common sense a bit more and being into the self-control part. So Mohit really spoke well, so 41 out of 50.
Very well, very well, contribution.
Thank you,
And
sir.
then
Thank you.
Mohit.
you're welcome. You're welcome. And then we are coming to Mitra. So Mitra has been speaking about the matrix, and she heard me speak about the matrix 2 days back in the UPSC training session, and that's flashed in her mind, and she also read the whole book. So 44 out of 50.
Thank you, Mitra.
Mitra.
Very well done, Mitra.
Sanjay Bhaskar has been suggesting the book, and that was a real, cheeky solution for this kind of a problem. Although he was not able to speak, he has put it up as a text. So 39 out of 50%.
Very well,
Sanjana.
Let's come back to Team Dakshin Siddharth. I would like to start with Rita Nitish. Rita Nitish, the main in-ring player. It's been a good performance from Rita Nitish, very active. And towards the end also, he came up with his own solution, not only resorting to his teammate's solution. That extra edge has given Rita Nitish a good score, so 41 out of 50.
Well done, Ritin.
Well done, Rita.
Kalpita Sri spoke for the second time, and she never fails to contribute towards the team. And she also came up with a solution. Unfortunately, the time was, we had a tight time, and she was not able to give her complete contribution. But yet, she gave a good job. 40 out of 50 for Kalpita.
Well done, Akka.
Thank you, friends.
Then we had Vishnupriya, who has been the first person who came as a ST, right, for the presentation. So she came up with solutions, and all the solutions were completely opposite to Vishnupriya's character, and that's what is a real good thing. Just kidding. So Vishnupriya has been really toned up in terms of thinking, and she gave a lot of good solutions. 42 out of 50.
Thank you so much.
And then yeah. Miss USB, Udeshi Vidya, who has given the solution, and she has always been really good towards the point, and she gave a good contribution too. So 41 out of 50 for Udeshi Vidya. Then Darshan Siddharth. So he has been speaking about at least 500 sessions of MSES sessions, including all those things, including my friend Siddharth Williams' speech. Lot of solutions which made Rita Nitish to zero in on the solution. So good job, I really appreciate it. 46 out of 50.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Very well done,
Dakshina.
Thank you, friends and sister.
Right.
Sir, Team Kiran grand total 326 and it is down to marks.
Team Kiran grand total 326. And the Team Dakshin grand total?
1 second. Sir, 300.
326.
332.
332. Sailing on the same boat.
Yes.
Team members not giving up the in-ring players. They are keeping the back of the in-ring players, and they are really doing good. Now, Samita and Jagan are going to speak for the first time into the reign of the session. I've been speaking to my cousin that Samita and Jagan are going to be here for only 1 hour, but they have been here for the past 1.5 hours of the session. So, Samita, I have got 2 questions for you. Do you mind? I got 2 questions for you. Question number 1, you need to tell all of us what have you learned so far. And question number 2, I'm going to put you as the in-ring player here. We might not be doing it today because we don't have that much time, but will you be here tomorrow for being an in-ring player representing Team Kiran? I want you to answer these 2 questions.
I learned about problem solving, like obviously like the solutions to issues that we can figure out, like self-control and all the different choices that we have for each. And I don't know if I'm going to be here tomorrow.
Okay, so Jagan, what did you learn today in the session so far?
I learned that we have to give solutions like very fast after we get those questions, and I learned how we could avoid some like difficulties and stuff.
and I have no idea if we're going to be there tomorrow.
Right. So, what is it? He did not get it. He doesn't know. Oh, right. So, I would like to relieve both of you. Before going, I want you. Are you finishing? Because Dakshin's mom has come.
Yes.
Yeah.
7:16.
7:16. So, Samhita, at your will, you can give solutions for any of the cases that we had. Maybe you can give a solution for the troubled boy which Guru Prasanna and Ruthanitish dealt with, or you can give a solution for Anjana and Prisha's case. Would you give any solutions?
I guess I could give the solution for the kid who had like the trouble like concentrating and stuff. I guess I could just say that, I mean, I agree with all of the other solutions, but basically just trying to focus and finding different things to do and spending your time with like productively and reading books and listening to music, trying to if you listen to like music, it helps with concentration and focusing. So.
All right, okay. So listening to the music and freeing the mind. When the life is tightening you, you get loosened. And that's a solution that Samhita has given. Nice set of solutions, Samhita. Jagan, would you like to give a solution from your side, contributing to your team?
Like Sammy said, it's pretty much like spend time like usefully, you know.
Yeah, go ahead, please. So you agree with your sister's solution?
Yes, I agree with her.
Right. Okay. So, hey, go. Say okay. So we'll give 41 for Jagan and 41 for Samhita and their respective teams out of 50.
Thank you so much, sir.
Well,
41 right, sir. Very well done, Samhita. Very well done,
So
sir.
50 euros.
Very well done, Jagan. Well done, Samyukta ka.
Well done, Samyukta ka and Jagan.
Well done, Samhita, Jagan.
all right, so 2 in-ring contests have been finished. 4 players have been into the ring. Anjana, Prisha, Ritan, Guru Prasanna. Now, parents have started coming, so we will have to stop over here. But before that, let me tell you how the next in-ring players, we don't know who the in-ring players are. And those in-ring players will have some properties to deal with. And I'll be giving a problem simulation mechanism. You know what is simulation mechanism, all the members. So we will have some simulation practice related challenge that will be given. So we have got almost about say some 20 cups over here, 20 plus cups, and each cup will be representing a kind of a problem or a person. So you are not supposed to note down or take screenshots. You will have to remember. Remember the old age stories I used to give in order to representing the cups. That's what is going to happen. Okay. So you've got to be very, very choosy in choosing the members. And this time, I would like to give it to the team's choice. You know, you can send a fine stock of an individual for facing this challenge. So that the team leaders and the team members will discuss and decide. Remember, Ritan cannot be sent from team Dakshin anymore, and the Prisha cannot be sent from team Kiran anymore. Even if you send Ritan, Ritan will be fainting only. So. எல்லாருமே இன்ட்ரிங் எடுத்தோன்னா கேம் முடியும். கண்டிப்பா இன்ட்ரிங் ஆமா எல்லாருமே இன்ட்ரிங் எடுத்தாலும் இதுக்கு எத்தனை நாள் ஆச்சுனாலும் கண்டிப்பா கண்டிப்பா பண்ணலாம். எல்லாருமே இன்ட்ரிங் எடுத்துதான். Every single person will have to take it.
Of course, years back, Monday.
தெரியல யூஎஸ் பேட்ச் மண்டே வந்து அட்டன் பண்ணி தான் ஆகணும்னா வந்து அட்டன் பண்ணி தான் ஆகணும். Although I have given the official announcement, Monday வந்து இந்த MSES continue பண்ணும் because Kiran is a leader and she is from the US batch, so she has to come. Vidashri has to come, Anjana has to come, Vedila has to come. Vedila, you stay there at Anjana's house for the next 25 days, okay? You better do that.
Sir, no can do, sir. Sorry.
Okay. CBR,
Hi, sir.
Okay. Right, so tomorrow when we start the session, you will have to have a clear-cut decision of who It's going to be that person. Is that so? We are basically finishing up here. And do we have any questions? No? Yeah, sure. Guru Prasanna, yes.
Sir, not a question, sir. Sir, sorry for the sound, sir. Sir, this is the first time I am wearing headphones, sir. So there is a glitching sound, sir.
That's okay. That's okay. Now it's so clear. Are you still wearing the headphone now?
Sir, I just changed it into the mic, sir. Sir, the mic was not charged, sir. So I was wearing headphones today, sir.
It's not a problem. Performance issues are quite common, so don't worry, no problem. Okay, so
thank you.
All right. So Kiran, do you have any questions on behalf of your teammates or something?
No, sir. I don't think anyone else has a question, and I don't have a question either, sir.
Good morning, Kiran.
Why, thank you, sir.
நீ 40 minutes இல்ல 55 minutes வேணாலும் நீ வாங்க. நீ வாங்கின 330 ரூபாய் Yeah. Okay, boys and girls, so we are finishing up, and I would like to represent all these people here to say bye, and we will meet tomorrow. And Sanjay Bhaskar, Guru Prasanna, and some of the other people have received some videos to be made presentation on, and that is going to be taking place after this Thunderbird activity. So Guru Prasanna, you better get ready, okay?
Yes, sir.
Kalpita, yes.
Sir, I have clarification. Sir, Jagan scored 41, right, sir?
Yeah, both Samyukta and Jagan 41 each.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, so appreciating Samyukta and Jagan for being so adaptive in the first day itself, and they have really contributed well as well, behaving so matured and not having any trouble. So that's really a very comfortable thing. Now, having said that, if you don't have any questions, Advait Ravi, Sibianitan, Jagan, Kalpita Sri, Mohit, Purna, Guru Prasanna, Sanjay Bhaskar, Samyukta, Anjana, and Kiran Nandita. Thank you so much for being with us. We will meet tomorrow and we'll continue this game. Until then, live strong and keep shining. Continue the therapies. Bye, good night, and good morning to the US.
Bye, sir. Bye, friends. Keep shining.
Bye,
Live
sir.
strong.
Bye, friends. Keep shining, live strong.
Sir,